So I'm Andy Brunsman. I am the Executive Director for Be Concerned Incorporated. We are Northern Kentucky's largest and longest operating free food pantry. We were founded in 1968 as a program called the Christmas Store, and all the way to 2024, we still run that holiday assistance program, but have grown to be kind of a hustling, bustling Monday through Friday. If you need food or items from the thrift store, we're the place to be here in Northern Kentucky. The Honorable Order of Kentucky Colonels has been a wonderful funding partner of Be Concerned and a number of Northern Kentucky charities over the years. The Good Works program, which the Colonels administer, is greatly appreciated and more meaningful now than ever. The pantry that we're seeing behind me at Be Concerned has been stocked with the power of the Kentucky Colonels for, I want to say, the last 12 to 15 years. That's as long as I've been here as 12. Every time we write a grant to the Kentucky Colonels is for a specific need, either within this pantry or for the infrastructure of our buildings. Indeed, over the years, the Colonels have helped keep our non-food items stocked, like our health and hygiene products, the consumable items that we eat when we need it, like tuna or peanut butter, and even larger scale projects like when we need a new HVAC system or we have a central cooler go down that we need fixed to serve people safely and efficiently. If we need it, we know the Colonels have been there. That's through the Good Works program, as well as their emergency system, which not a lot of people know about, but it's a great place to check out if your agency's ever in a dire situation. Through the support and good works of the Kentucky Colonels, it allows for unique experiences here in the food pantry. In my 12 years at the helm, I have seen people's lives be bolstered and supported, but also people's lives be changed through the pantry here and the supporters like the Kentucky Colonels. There's a story I can tell about one of my friends, Bob. Bob has been a Covington resident for most of his life. Bob has turned to us for help over the years. Bob has worked with us with a job training program and really tried to do the best that he can for him and his family. But Bob's car ended up breaking down. Bob didn't have a place to go. Bob ended up finding not only employment opportunity here at Be Concerned in a short-term stint, but also support from the pantry in and of itself for their family. When Bob no longer had a car, we were able to work with Be Concerned with other community partners like Samaritan Car Clinic to make sure that Bob and his family had a way to not only get to the resources they needed, but also to places of employment so they could succeed. Without that seed of Be Concerned's food pantry being here as kind of that low-level support for Bob to be able to come and get help, we would have never been able to see him grow into the giant tree that he is now, being successful for him and his family, having enough food on the table, and being a contributing member of our society, not only in the workforce, but deciding to do it in the charitable sector to help other people that were in the same situation as he once was. Though the support of the Colonels and the Good Works program has always been extremely appreciated, the work now is more important than ever. I don't think there's anyone in this line of work, the food pantry sector, that would have believed in 2024 that we have more families coming to us every month for assistance with food and basic necessities for their home than we did in March of 2020 when COVID and the pandemic stopped the world. It caught me by surprise, it caught our team by surprise, but if you go back in time and look at March of 2020 when the world stopped, we had 1,320 families come to this food pantry for help. That was notable enough that the state sent the National Guard to help us keep up with it here. Nobody thought that people would need more help now than then, but we see it every single day that families not only need help, but they need more help than they did back then because things are more expensive for them at the stores and in all other aspects of their lives. On behalf of the 2,200 families a month that depend on Be Concerned for help, the over 1,000 volunteers that come to make the programs possible, our board of directors and staff, we wanted to give a deep and heartfelt thank you to the Kentucky Colonels and the Good Works program for what you guys have done, what you are doing, and what we know you will do in the future. We want to be where we are without you, and on behalf of all of us, especially the 2,200 families a month that come here for help, we want to tell you guys thank you from the bottom of our hearts.